Um, Before the cameras was rolling, we was just sitting here and we was just talking, and she was telling me how she got in, make content with her guy. So you and your guy been together how long?
5 years.
5 years, and you been making content how long?
5 years.
You started with him.
I started before him, but then I brought him in with me after a couple months.
Oh, after coming in. So is it like y'all collab or you like, hold on, nigga, you good?
No. That nigga was in jail. Okay.
Oh,
and I was like, when you get out, what's the plan? Like, if we're gonna be together, be for real about each other, like what is your plan for the next 5 years? And he was like, yeah, I'm just gonna go back to the trap, do what I was doing. I was like, ooh, that's not gonna work for me.
Yeah, because you can't afford for him to go back.
I mean, just if we for real about each other and talking about building a life, having kids with each other, like I got kids already and he had kids. I'm like, that's blending the family. We gotta have a plan to really like get on some stable shit that's gonna get you out of trouble. I don't need you going back to jail because I'm not the type of bitch to hold a nigga down.
Shit, you held him down while he was in jail, making a plan for when he get out?
I was helping him make plans because I cared about him.
So you knew him before he went in?
Yeah, well, not really. We had fucked before, and yeah.
So y'all just was fucking?
Yeah, we was just fucking. I was doing my thing, he was doing his thing, and then he went to jail, and I was still talking and communicating with him, but I'm still doing my own thing. Like, I'm still very much single at the time.
How much time did he do?
He was only in there for a couple months, but he had a murder charge that he had beat. So I thought he was up. Yeah, I thought he was going to be put up for, 10, 20 years.
So you hung around and wait till that verdict?
No, I didn't even know. Like I said, I'm doing my own thing. I don't know what's going on, update with the cases or nothing like that. All I know is that he's still calling me from jail and shit like that.
And he still want to be with you? He still want
to fuck with me. But I'm like, this nigga finna go away for a long time. Like, do I tell him I'm not finna hold you down? Yeah. Or do I just kind of... You know what I'm saying? So I was just
go with the flow. You just like, I answer the phone when he called.
A bitch was lying, low key. I was just trying to keep his hopes up. And that nigga got out for real.
And now you gotta keep it up with your word.
So it was like I was already doing my shit. I told him I was gonna start doing OnlyFans. He was like, fuck no, don't do that. Like,
this is why he was in jail. He's
while he was in jail, he was like, nah, I don't want my girl
don't do that. I'm finna get out.
And shit, I was already doing it. At that point, he got out, and I was like, hey, you should do it with me because I do need to collab with niggas, but I'm letting you know now, since I'm still so single, like, somebody gonna get collab with. I'm gonna make this money. Now,
either gonna be you?
Either it's gonna be you or... And he was just like, I'll do a video with you. We'll see how I do. We did that first video. I was like, I'm a woman of my word. Since he not my nigga yet, I'm fair. Like, I paid him for our first video. Okay. I sent him $2,000 before the video even made any money.
You paid him $2,000 for the collab?
I sent him $2,000. That nigga was like, what's this for? Of course, like, he getting money already, so he like, girl, like, you trying to show me, like, what? Like, you know what I'm saying? And I was trying to trick a little bit. Like, that bitch got on. And shit, that nigga was just like, I'll do the content with you. This is what it's gonna do. Like, how you know it's gonna make money? And I was like, because I work hard. Like, I market myself.
Nigga, I wouldn't give you $2,000 if it
That shit made money.
So y'all content made money.
Yeah, and see, since then, I was like, if I promise that we can make over whatever you was making at your spot, if I promise that we can do that in the next 30 days and we can consistently do that every month, like, I'll stay up with the shit, leave the spot.
Oh, I ain't know.
And he was like, ooh.
That's a real ass story right there.
Yeah, that nigga was like, ooh, I can't.
What number did you say, if we make this number, would you stop? I want to see what number made that nigga give up the streets.
$15K a month.
$15K a month, legal money.
Legal money.
Fucking a girl you already gonna fuck.
You staying out of jail, you're not getting picked up, ain't nobody coming through the spot trying to do no raise. I told him.
You don't have to do it 9 to 5.
If we can do $15K a month, would you stop? And he was like, sure. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Like, okay.
All right. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm dancing
and
already.
And y'all first video or like
y'all?
Our
first video did 8K. First video.
And then, but that month you generated 15K and he said, fuck it. Or did he see 8K and say, okay, I'm gonna give it one more month to see, and then it shot up?
No, it did what it did with that video. That 8K happened within 2 weeks.
And then the 15K month
And then the 15K
happened.
was a consistent thing because they was like, oh, you got a partner now? Can we see this? Can we see that? And I was like, shit, I mean, it's not like I'm fucking multiple niggas online.
So when they found out, so your fans so in tune, they like, oh, you got a nigga now.
Right. Like, I'm honest. I'm honest with my people. Like, some girls go.
So when you put the content, you like, me and my nigga finna fuck for y'all.
Like, yeah. I was like, well, at first I was just like, oh, this nigga I'm fucking with. Like, go buy the video type shit. And you can't really just tell them all your business, but at the same time, I'm honest, just because shit, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, y'all want me, like, it's me.
You fuck with me, you a fan of mine, and you gonna be a fan of whatever I'm doing. If I say I'm I'm turning into a stud, you gonna be cool with that because you fuck with me. Like, it is what it is. Like, I'm not the type of bitch that's gonna lie. Because I can't. My memory is bad. I can't really remember the lies I be telling.
And so I apologize. I broke tradition. You supposed to stand up first and give us a 720. That is my ritual on all my shows.
I had to do the math on that. What's
Yeah,
that,
that's 2 full
12?
360s. But since you thick, 1 360 could be a 720.
You know,
My nieces and nephews call me. I would answer. It's just a little 360. I mean, for the VIP guys, so they can know what they sign.